Have you ever found yourself feeling stuck in a rut, wondering how to unlock your true potential and achieve personal growth? Today, we embark on a transformative journey that will ignite your inner fire and reveal the power of self-actualization. We'll delve into proven practices that have the potential to change your perspective and lead you to a life of fulfillment, success, and personal achievement. Hello, fellow seekers of self-improvement. I'm on a mission to uncover the secrets of personal growth that so many of us have lost in the hustle and bustle of modern life. And one of those secrets pertains to mastering our own development, or as I like to call it, becoming the CEO of your own life. Now, as someone who's spent more hours than I'd like to admit trying to figure out how to reach my full potential, I think I'm qualified to talk about this. So let's dive into the world of self-actualization and see how it can transform our daily lives. You know, when I first started exploring personal growth, the one thing that always puzzled me was how some people seem so driven, so unruffled by life's little and big obstacles. I mean, have you ever tried to stay motivated when facing a major setback? It's a disaster. Now imagine trying to maintain that motivation throughout your journey, every single day. Not an easy task, right? So I'd like to talk about these heroic self-actualization practices. They're our first and often only line of defense against the stagnation and complacency that can reach overwhelming levels in our fast-paced world. That's more intense than my neighbor's midlife crisis, Porsche revving at 3 a.m. Trust me, that's saying something. Now let's talk about goal-setting workshops. They're like the personal trainers for your ambitions. You wouldn't go to the gym without a plan, so why approach your life goals any differently? These workshops are where dreams meet reality, where someday becomes today. I remember my first goal-setting workshop. I walked in thinking I knew what I wanted, and walked out with a roadmap to a future I hadn't even dared to imagine. Here's the thing about goal setting. It's not just about writing down what you want. It's about getting specific, measurable, and accountable. It's the difference between saying, I want to be successful, and I want to increase my income by 20% in the next 12 months by developing a new skill set. See the difference? One's a wish, the other's a plan. In these workshops, you learn to break down your big, scary goals into bite-sized, achievable tasks. It's like eating an elephant. You do it one bite at a time. And trust me, I've eaten some pretty big elephants in my time. Metaphorically speaking, of course, no elephants were harmed in the making of this video. But here's where it gets really exciting. Once you've set these clear, measurable goals, you start tracking your progress regularly. It's like having a personal scoreboard for your life. And let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the rush of ticking off a milestone on your journey to greatness. I've seen people transform their lives through these workshops. From the shy intern who set a goal to lead a project within a year and ended up running the department, to the struggling artist who mapped out a plan to hold her first gallery showing and sold out opening night. These aren't just success stories. They're testaments to the power of clear, focused goal setting. Now let's shift gears and talk about skill development. This is where the rubber meets the road on your journey to self-actualization. It's not enough to set goals. You've got to equip yourself with the tools to achieve them. And that means constantly learning, growing, and challenging yourself. Enrolling in a new course or picking up a hobby that pushes you out of your comfort zone isn't just about acquiring new knowledge. It's about rewiring your brain, creating new neural pathways, and literally becoming a new, improved version of yourself. It's like upgrading your personal operating system, but instead of just getting new emojis, you're getting new capabilities. I remember when I decided to learn public speaking. I was terrified of standing in front of a crowd. My palms would sweat, my voice would shake, and I'm pretty sure I forgot how to breathe. But I pushed through, took a course, and practiced relentlessly. Now, well, let's just say I'm much more comfortable talking to a camera in my living room than I ever thought possible. But here's the real magic of skill development. It's not just about the skill itself. It's about what learning that skill does to your confidence, your worldview, and your sense of what's possible. When you master something new, especially something that scared you, it's like unlocking a new level in the game of life. Suddenly, other challenges that seemed insurmountable start to look a lot more manageable. And the best part? The more you learn, the easier it becomes to learn more. It's like your brain develops a taste for knowledge and soon you're hungry for more. Before you know it, you're juggling multiple new skills, connecting dots you never even knew existed, and seeing the world in a whole new way. But let's be real for a moment. Learning new skills isn't always easy. There will be times when you feel frustrated, when you want to give up, when you wonder if it's all worth it. That's where our next practice comes in, weekly self-reflection. Now I know what you're thinking. Weekly self-reflection? Sounds about as fun as watching paint dry. But trust me, this is where the magic happens. This is where you take all that goal setting and skill development and turn it into real, lasting change. Every week you need to carve out some time. It doesn't have to be long, even 30 minutes will do, to sit down and review your progress. What did you achieve this week? What challenges did you face? What lessons did you learn? It's like being your own personal coach and cheerleader rolled into one. I like to do my self-reflection on Sunday evenings. I brew a cup of my favorite tea, find a quiet corner and dive in. And let me tell you, it's become the most important appointment in my calendar. It's where I celebrate my wins, no matter how small. It's where I troubleshoot my setbacks. And most importantly, it's where I plan my next steps. This weekly check-in keeps you accountable. It's easy to set a goal and then let it slide when life gets busy. But when you know you have to face yourself every week and answer the question, what progress did I make? It's a powerful motivator to keep pushing forward. But self-reflection isn't just about looking back. It's also about looking forward. This is where you adjust your goals if needed, plan your next moves, and recommit to your journey of growth. It's like recalibrating your GPS to make sure you're still on the right path to your destination. And here's a pro tip. Write it down. There's something powerful about putting pen to paper, or fingers to keyboard, if that's more your style. It makes your thoughts more concrete, your plans more real, and your commitment more solid. Plus, it's incredibly satisfying to look back over your journal and see how far you've come. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but I'm already so busy. How am I supposed to find time for all this? And that's a valid concern. We're all juggling a million things in our daily lives. But here's the thing. Making time for your personal growth isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's an investment in yourself that pays dividends in every area of your life. Start small if you need to. Maybe you begin with just one goal-setting session, or you commit to learning one new skill this month. Maybe your self-reflection starts as a 5-minute check-in each week. The important thing is to start. Because once you start seeing the results, once you start feeling that sense of progress and achievement, you'll wonder how you ever lived without these practices. Remember, self-actualization isn't about becoming a different person. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about unlocking the potential that's already within you. And these practices, goal-setting workshop, skill development, and weekly self-reflection, are the keys to unlocking that potential. So, are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth? Are you ready to become the CEO of your own life? Because let me tell you, the view from the top of your personal mountain is breathtaking. And the climb? Well, that's where the real magic happens. That's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what self-actualization practices you've found most helpful. Have you had a breakthrough moment in your personal growth journey? Or maybe you have a favorite goal-setting technique. No judgment here, we're all on this journey together. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of self-actualization, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future personal development adventures. If you'd like to support the channel and help me keep exploring the exciting frontiers of personal growth, you know what to do. Until next time, keep growing, keep pushing your boundaries, and remember, your potential is limitless.